2026 is stacked for open-world RPGs. I made the video, you click the video, let's go.
If there's a way out of here, I'll find it.
Gothic 1 Remake drops June 5th on PC, PS5, and Xbox. And if you haven't heard of it, that's exactly why it's first on the list. The original came out in 2001 and built one of the most devoted cult followings in RPG history. You're a prisoner thrown into the colony, a penal settlement sealed off by a magical barrier where inmates run everything. No chosen one arc, no hand-holding. You start at the bottom and earn your place through alliances, observation, and learning when not to pick a fight. Alchemia Interactive rebuilt it in Unreal Engine 5. Combat is smoother and more readable, but stays deliberate. This isn't a spam attacks game. The world is expanded by up to 30% with new faction quests, new consequences for your decisions, and an orc language you can actually learn. The original composer and one of the original writers are both back. There's a free demo on all platforms right now if you want to try it first.
We asked ourselves, what would it be like to live the life of a common adventurer? How does it play out when ordinary people must achieve extraordinary things?
Outward 2 hits early access on July 7th, Steam, Epic, and GOG, with a closed beta starting May 26th. The first Outward was quietly an underrated RPGs of its generation. No heroic destiny, no scaling enemies, no comfort. You eat before you leave camp. You check the weather, and the world still makes you regret going outside. The sequel rebuilds combat with animation blending. Attacks, dodges, and blocks chain together fluidly now. Every weapon has its own moveset. Armor weight and material affect both your movement and your resistance to different weather hazards. Spellcasting is ritual-based. You're layering components, not pressing buttons. There's no leveling system. Instead, the exercise system develops your passive skills based on how you actually play. The world runs a full seasonal cycle. Rivers freeze, merchants relocate, regions shift. 2-player co-op, split screen or online. The original hit 3 million players. This one enters early access with a lot of goodwill behind it.
This city is a miracle of progress. A finely tuned, delicately balanced machine.
Clockwork Revolution is a first-person steampunk RPG from In Exile Entertainment, the Wasteland studio. And the time travel here isn't just a story gimmick, it's the core mechanic. You're in Avalon, a steam-powered city controlled by someone who has been rewriting history to stay in power. You travel back to key moments, make different choices, and watch the present city change around you. Buildings replaced, factions weakened, loyalty shifted. The tone from what's been shown is BioShock meets Dishonored, which is either everything you want to hear or nothing to complain about. No release date confirmed. PC and Xbox Series X/S 2026. Summer Game Fest next month is the likely place for more.
That's a clean sweep for one.
Shall we?
Crimson Desert is already out, March 19th, and it's been one of the bigger surprises of the year. 276,000 peak concurrent players on Steam, 5 million copies sold, retained more players a month after launch than Elden Ring did at the same point. Pearl Abyss built a massive open-world action RPG set on the continent of Pywell. You play as Cliff, a mercenary leader in over his head. The world is reportedly twice the size of Skyrim, which is a lot to say out loud. Combat is fast, physical, and weighty, environmental objects usable as weapons, rideable dragons, and an arm wrestling minigame that the game never explains and doesn't need to. Pearl Abyss kept patching post-launch, and the user score jumped from 7.8 to 8.7 on Metacritic within weeks. Available right now on PC, PS5, and Xbox. Next up, Monster Hunter Stories 3: Twisted Reflection. The game is already out now, and if you've been writing it off as a spin-off for younger players, that was the old Stories. This one is different, plays different, and looks different. You're a rider, not a hunter. Instead of killing monsters, you find eggs, hatch monsties, and bring them into turn-based combat as partners. The system runs on a head-to-head triangle. Power beats speed, speed beats technical, technical beats power. Building a party that covers multiple matchups is where the depth is. The game introduces more complex stories, 2 rival kingdoms, higher stakes. Metacritic sits in the low to mid 80s across platforms, and it peaked at 55,000 concurrent players on Steam at launch. One outlet called it the best entry point the Monster Hunter franchise has ever had for newcomers. Out now on PC, PS5, Xbox Series XS, and Switch 2.
For the sake of all our sleeping friends, we have to learn how to survive. Good luck.
No one wants to talk about how we got here. All you need to know is, it's a beautiful place to die over and over.
Subnautica 2 is currently the most wishlisted game on Steam. If you've played the original, then you should dive right in, head first. The first game dropped you on an alien ocean planet with a life pod and nothing else. The genius was the layered descent. Shallow safe water first, then deeper, then darker, until something large was moving nearby and you couldn't see it. The sequel keeps all of that. New planet, new biomes, new creatures, new reasons to regret going deeper. And this time, you can bring up to 3 friends. Whether co-op makes it better or just gives you more people to watch disappear into the void is unclear. Probably both. Early access is targeting 2026. PC and Xbox first, PS5 to follow.
Pick the most interesting thing you can see and explore.
My sister. She needs help. Fast. Please, let us pass through. I beg of you. Please. Please.
The Blood of Dawnwalker launches September 3rd on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox, and this is my personal most anticipated of the year. Rebel Wolves built this. The studio was founded by the director of The Witcher 3 and the lead quest designer of Cyberpunk 2077. So when people say it has Witcher energy, that's not marketing. Some of the same people made both. You play as Cohen, turned into a Dawnwalker, caught between human and vampire. During the day, you operate with human limitations. At night, your vampiric abilities unlock completely. The whole game is built around managing that split. There's a 30 in-game day time limit, but time only advances on key story decisions, not in real time. The game has 55 to 70 hours of content. A 20-minute gameplay showcase is already out. The combat, the world, the writing, all of it looks confident. Get your wooden stakes and garlic ready for September 3rd.
I mean, sure, you get your mega fans,
You are like literally my favourite person.
your haters,
It's like a fan club, but we hate you.
your chancers, and the occasional giant toad.
For a lot of people, the original Fable was their first real RPG. And what made it stick wasn't the combat or the quests, it was the fact that the world actually reacted to you. Be kind and villagers would cheer when you walked into town, be a menace and they'd run. That kind of thing sounds standard now. Back then, it felt genuinely special. The reboot is keeping all of it. Over 1,000 NPCs who remember what you've done. The world is full of buildings that can be accessed, the morality system that slowly changes how your character looks, and of course, you can still turn enemies into chickens. Playground pulled tonal inspiration from Peep Show and the IT Crowd, which honestly tracks. There were rumors it might get pushed to avoid going up against GTA 6 in November, but Playground was quick to shut that down. Releasing on autumn 2026, they said.
What you doing up there?
I'm just fixing some leaks.
Seriously, dude, you got some time on your hands. I got some properties with paying tenants.
Oh, that's why you came by?
Just go get me my checks.
See you, Brian. Love you, Jason.
Finally, we have GTA 6. If there's no further delays, then the game is bound to be released on November 19th. No release date for PC though, probably late 2027. I know, I made a video about publishers choosing to delay PC releases. I'm just as frustrated. You're in Leonida, a fictional Florida, following Jason and Lucia through a Bonnie and Clyde story across Vice City and the wider state. The game is set in the same universe as GTA 5, though there's not many gameplay details or footage, so people get their fix by dissecting the 2023 trailer. The world looked more alive than anything they've built so far. Whether it lives up to a decade of expectations is a question nobody can answer until November. What's certain is that when it drops, nothing else is getting attention for a while. So start applying for leaves and make amends with your partner in advance for November 19th. That's it for this video. Which one are you most looking forward to? Drop it in the comments. See you in the next one. Subscribe.